So here we're going to unbox an ASUS MS226H LCD monitor. This is one of the thinnest monitor types from ASUS, their MS line. You'll see when I get it out that it's actually quite thin. It has a 2 millisecond response time. It's 22 inches in size. This is 22.6. It also has full HD support, so it's 1920 by 1080 resolution. It has HDMI input along with standard analog D-Sub. There is no DVI-D on it, but they do supply you with an HDMI to DVI adapter cable for your computer, so you can take advantage of that high-definition multimedia interface port using your DVI port. So let's unbox it here. I actually print little instructions on the side here for putting the ring that goes on the back of the monitor for adjusting the monitor's tilt. One of the unique features about it is the one finger tilt function on this monitor. It doesn't tilt much. That's just one of their innovations. All wrapped up here. That's the monitor, but let's get the accessories first. All at the bottom of the box. Yes, this is your DVI to HDMI adapter cable for use with the monitor. Here is the ring for the tilt mechanism of the monitor. This is your standard analog D-Sub cable, if you're still using that. Here's the external AC adapter for it. Almost looks like the ones they use on the EPCs. That's the power cable for the adapter. Stuff about VIP member stuff. And that's the quick start guide for the monitor, and that's all that's in the box. Get the box out of there. Let's actually look at this monitor. Oh, look at you, try me. That is the 22-inch monitor. It has a matte finish on it, not a glossy finish, which is kind of nice because if you can see the light there, it's not as reflective as it would be with a glossy finish. So, better viewing in bright lit areas. And talking about the thinness of the monitor earlier, that's the profile right there. It's about just under an inch in thickness. So you can fit this in pretty tight areas if you wanted to. It's black on the front with a white back. Here is where your ring goes, and it has a sliding mechanism. That's how it adjusts that ring for the tilt. Your ports are at the bottom. Is your AC input. This is your HDMI port, your D-Sub, and then actually this is your AC adapter. This is your audio out for the HDMI if you want to hook it up to headphones or an external speaker system, you use that port. There are no speakers on this monitor. There are no speakers built in on this. So you got to use an external set of speakers if you get this monitor. They do not come built in on it. And you also have your Kensington lock right next to the power input. Around. Back again. This monitor also has touch controls on it. Your power button would be right here. And you've got touch sensitive buttons for items like accessing the menu, the Splendid Video Technology, and then of course your plus and minus keys for doing menu selections, like adjusting brightness and contrast when you're not in the menu. Anything else on here? Yeah, it's 50,000 to 1 contrast ratio. I already said it has a 2 millisecond response time. They claim it's 40% power saving. The ultra slim, like I've said, and then the ergo fit is the term they use for the angle adjustment of the monitor. And like I say, it is 1080 resolution, so it's 1920 by 1080, and it's the MS226H. So I will look at this monitor later when I get it all hooked up, but this is just the unboxing.